Let's get right into this. We're looking at Kobe White, 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has a 70% hit rate over the last 20 games. He's went over this prop in his last 4 games straight. They're playing Sacramento. Sacramento is one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Their rank against the point guard position is 30th. Overall defensive rank is 25th. I think he's still coming off the bench. Knuppel, maybe it's a game time decision. If he doesn't play, of course, that helps. But the last 4 games that he's went over, there's been no major lineup changes. His usage is up. His minutes are about the same since he's been there, but he's been a lot more efficient, a lot more productive over the last 4 games, getting 24, 30, 35, and 27 points, plus rebounds, plus assists, going against the defense he's playing. I like Kobe tonight in the over. Second player we're looking at is LaMelo Ball. We're going to stick with the same game here. We're looking at his first quarter points. The prop is 5.5. He's went over this 60% of the time in his last 20. 8 out of his last 10 games, he's went over 5.5 first quarter points. Sacramento defense is terrible, as I mentioned before. Look at it like this. I think these guys will come out real aggressive, trying to put Sacramento away early. They don't want to play the whole game. They don't want to be stressed out the whole game. Charlotte's a possible playoff team. We know what Sacramento's doing. They're tanking. I think LaMelo becomes very aggressive tonight, and he challenges that first quarter player prop of 5.5. New York versus the Pelicans. We're gonna look at OG. We're gonna look at his 3-point attempts. The prop is 5.5. He's hit this 55% of the time in the last 20 games, but looks like only one time in his last 8 against New Orleans. In his last 2 games against New Orleans, he's had at least 8 3-point attempts in each game. So I'm kind of looking at that. New Orleans, bad defense, overall defense, 29th in the league against his position, 30th in the league. Basically, he's probably going to do whatever he wants to do tonight, and that includes shooting threes. It's a little fringe pick for me, but I like the possibility of the over 3-point attempts, and the prop again is 5.5. Magic versus Orlando. We're looking at Donovan Mitchell. Prop 9.5 rebounds plus assist. He's hit this 55% of the times in his last 20 games, and in his last 5 games he has hit it. So 5 straight games he's went over 9.5. I see the line out there at 9.5 in some places, at 10.5 in other places. Really, I think the 10.5 is automatic under bet if you can get it at 10.5. If he hits anywhere, I think he's going to hit around 10. Tough game, middle of the road defense, Orlando. Donovan plays well against everyone. For the season, he's went over this prop 53% of the 53% of the time. So you may see this line at 9.5. You may see it at 10.5. Make the best decision on what you think. Check out the numbers. The numbers say for the season that he may go over this prop of 9.5. Grayson Allen, 24.5 fantasy points. You can get your fantasy point props over on sites like Prize Picks or Underdog, Sleeper, the parlay type sites. So in the last 20 games, he's went over 24.5 fantasy points 80% of the time. They're playing Denver tonight. Against Denver, out of his last 6 games against Denver, he's went over 24.5 fantasy points 4 out of the last 6. Denver has a decent defense. This number just seems a little low to me. That's why I'm bringing it up, and it's a good little play you can make on these parlay sites. But 24.5 seems just a little bit low for Grayson. He's been killing it in his last 10, and again over his last 20. 80% of the time he's went over.